Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Philly, and we're going to be using Samus in tournament mode today. So as I've said in previous videos, I'm going to suck with this character, straight up. Played this character only a handful of times, and yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So I don't expect much from this tournament, but we'll see. You never know what can happen. I haven't expected much from a couple of characters so far, especially Link in one of my first couple of videos. Didn't expect to win with him, and I actually did win the whole tournament, so we'll see what we can do. Anyway, I think this character's honestly not that good. And the reason I say that is, like, a lot of her hitboxes just kind of suck. Like, this Nair is awful. And it's so unfortunate because Samus's Nair in Melee was one of her best moves and was definitely one of the best neutralers in the entire game. And it's just really unfortunate that, like, why did they change that? Just give her the standard Nair back and make it good. She really needs something like that. This character definitely needs buffs. Like, look at the hitbox on this forwarder. There's, like, nothing there. I don't know. This character feels just very underwhelming for me. Could definitely use with some buffs. This back air is really strong, however. Dash attack does combo. I'm pretty sure that if you grab, down throw does combo into forward air and up air. You can do stuff like that too on heavy characters, probably. That'd be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure up B is a kill move in this game. You can still use it out of shield like that. She does have some tools. I just think the tools that she does have aren't strong enough to make her competitive with the rest of the, like, you know, the better characters in the cast. So definitely, if I had to pick characters for buffs, Samus would be definitely one of them. Anyway, remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave your character suggestions in the comment section below, and I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. So we got a Shulk in first round here. Let's see what we can do against Jared. So against Shulk, he's obviously going to have a range advantage when we're kind of at that mid to close range, but at long range I have projectiles and he doesn't, so I'm going to try and scare him a bit with charge shot. He does have counter, so I got to watch out for that. If I charge shot at close range and he counters, I'll definitely die, so... Alright, so it looks like Samus' jab isn't the greatest thing in the world. Okay, so this is one of those Shulks who likes to just kind of throw smash attacks. Doesn't really know what he's doing too much. And he just killed himself. Alright, well, we take those, there's nothing we can do about that. Especially when we're playing Samus. I expected a roll. I'm just going to shoot a charge shot, yeah. See, Samus does have some combos. As you can see, that looked pretty legit, and I don't think he could have got out of that. Oh, whoop. I don't know why I did up B there. And he's just gonna quit. He doesn't want to deal with this anymore. Well, that's a good attitude to have going into a tournament. Some people. Alright, well, hopefully you guys got some enjoyment out of watching that guy just, you know, kind of just get mad and get out of here. And, I'm kind of hoping we can get a little bit more of a competitive match in the next round, because that is what this video series is about, in my opinion. I'm trying to teach people how to play this game competitively. And yeah, I may not be the best player in the world, but definitely am a, a large cut above the average For Glory player. So if the average For Glory player could learn from these videos and become better, it would be good for the whole scene, because once the For Glory scene gets better, even people who practice on For Glory are obviously going to get better and going to be able to perform better at tournaments. I don't think For Glory is a great place to practice, by the way, but if that is the only place that you're willing to practice, hopefully the average talent level does rise, and that way we can get some more tournament players out here, because that's the scene that I'm focused on, is the tournament scene. It's a very fun thing to get into, so if you guys don't go to tournaments, I definitely suggest that you do that. Even if you're not maybe the best player in the world, going to tournaments, you're definitely going to get better, and you're going to meet people who are good players, and maybe you'll become friends with them and you'll get to practice with them, and in that way you're going to increase your skill level very quickly. But doing what that Shulk did in the last game and just jumping off the ledge when you're getting destroyed, that's not a good thing to do. Don't do that. You have to try and learn from when you're getting beat really hard. Figure out what your opponent is doing and just try and adapt to it. And even saving replays of times where you get destroyed, it could be a good idea, because you can watch that replay again later and just kind of figure out what your opponent is doing and why they're beating you so bad, and you might be able to improve that way. But jumping off the ledge is obviously not going to make you better in any way at this game. So anyway, that's my little rant about rage quitting. We're going to have either a Little Mac or a Ganondorf in the next game. Honestly, I feel like the Little Mac's going to win that one because, you know, I feel like his attacks are so quick and have such low ending lag on them that unless the Ganondorf player is really good, that could be a pretty tough matchup. Ganondorf wouldn't be able to punish too much of what Little Mac's doing, and Little Mac hits pretty hard. He can definitely kill Ganondorf. Now, as for Samus's matchup against either of those characters, I'd much rather play the Ganondorf. I can probably just zone him out with, like, Zair and projectiles, whereas Little Mac is extremely fast and will be able to get in on me, so I gotta play a little bit kind of smarter and a little bit more close range with Little Mac, and that's definitely not Samus's strong suit, is playing at close range. So, definitely rooting for the Ganondorf so that I can move on in the tournament. Although, you know, if it's a good Ganondorf player, I'm probably not going to move on. But I would say the Ganondorf is my best shot right now at moving on in the tournament. And the Ganondorf did actually win, so, I mean, that shows that he has some knowledge because he's able to take out a Little Mac, right? And if you don't play this game a lot and you come up against a Little Mac, you're probably going to lose right away because the character can be overwhelming if you've never dealt with it before. Anyway, let's see what we can do against this Ganondorf. Like I said, I'm probably just going to try and zone him out a little bit. Should be able to get some nice combos on him, though, because he's nice and heavy. Ooh, okay. Down air right away. Anytime that I have extra, I'm definitely going to be trying to charge up the charge shot. And if you roll, you're going to get hit by the charge shot. Yeah, I'm not getting hit by that. As you can see, Samus's back air, very strong. Kind of recover to the ledge there. Oh, Samus has a wall jump. Okay, just learned something. Can't really seem to get off this ledge right now. There's a charge shot, quick 24. He's trying to stay in my face, which is probably the right strategy for a Ganondorf in this matchup. Ooh, the shield's looking kind of low. Ooh, I almost got him with that. Ooh, okay, well, I tried to forward smash him, but he got the down B out first. Ooh, okay, if I would have held that for a little bit longer, I definitely would have got him. So it looks like on Ganondorf, oh, you can't charge your charge shot in the air. Remember that. That's what I tried to do there. That's why that charge shot came out. He's so scared of my charge shot, he's shielding at every moment, and when he rolls backwards, he's obviously going to get hit by it. So again, well, maybe not again, but Samus's charge shot is definitely going to strike fear into your opponent when you have it full charge. So even just holding on to a full charge is a very good mind game for your opponent because it's going to make them shield a lot more. So sometimes not shooting the charge shot might be a good option because you can scare your opponent into shielding, and you might be able to get a couple grabs off of it. And then obviously, as you saw there, if they roll backwards and you shoot the charge shot, there's nothing they can do. They're gonna die. So it looks like in our next round we're playing either a Falcon or a Rosalina. I can't imagine either of these matchups being good for Samus at all. Falcon, on one hand, can just... He's so fast, he's so strong, he can just get in there and break my zone. I'm not going to be able to zone against him at all. And I'm going to have to pretty much fight him at close quarters and just keep making good reads in order to beat him, which is going to be really hard. And then Rosalina, on the other hand, she has Luma in front of her. That's going to block all my projectiles. She also has that down B that just absorbs projectiles. So, again, I'm going to have a tough time racking up damage on her. It might actually force me to approach her, which I don't think is Samus's strong suit as a character. Would be like approaching is it's not something I think Samus is particularly good at, just given the way that his kid is. It is going to be the Rosalina that I'm coming up against. Don't really know how I'm going to approach this matchup. It all depends on how he's going to deal with my projectiles. Is he going to let Luma just hit them and kind of absorb the damage, or is he going to down B? Because if he down Bs, I'm going to have to try and bait that out and get some grabs or something out of it. If he just lets Luma hit them, I'm okay with shooting a charge shot to hit Luma and kill it, right? So, we'll see what happens.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so that went over. I'm used to Samus's Nair from Melee where it kind of just stays out for a while. And this new Nair is not my friend. Really, that grab looked like it should have hit. Samus's fall speed is really slow. I'm not able to like fall on him with attacks. He's gonna want to land with down air. Oh, I missed. I'm gonna get punished. I was holding shield, but it didn't matter. He waited for an air dodge and then didn't do anything about it, which is kind of weird, but... Alright, at least we have a charge shot now. Let's see what we can do. I forward smashed him. I died, though. We traded. Wasn't a good trade. And now he's just rolling all over the place. Yeah, this matchup seems really hard for Samus. This guy has no fear. Without Luma even just running in and grabbing me. Alright, he's dead. Oh, no he's not. Wow. Can't believe that back air didn't take a stock. Alright, that one is going to take a stock, but I'm down by a significant margin here. Yeah, I'm pretty much done here. There's nothing I can do here. Although, I did get a couple of good combos and stuff to make the comeback a little bit at the end there. It wasn't enough. Only a 3-minute timer. Anyway, there wasn't a lot I can do. I'm out in, I think that was the quarterfinals. A little bit unfortunate, but there's not a lot I can do. I don't know how to use this character, and when you come up against a character like Rosalina, which is hard to play against in general, even with your good characters, you're not going to be able to do a whole bunch. So anyway, this is going to be the end of my video. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit from Samus. I did pull off a couple pretty nice combos, even though I didn't know too much what I was doing. So hopefully someone learned something, and hopefully there's a little bit of entertainment value to this video. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.